Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Coming live from Prep Your Heart, children of God, and that's you, and that's you. And that's me, and that's me. And I just went on the camera and my face went twice as big. Okay, as I just checked the video. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. So we're going to do Hebrew 13, Fire Your Heart, children of God, and that's you, and that's you, and that's me, and that's me. Love in the social realm. And hopefully we can look at the flowering trees together before I leave. Let brotherly love continue. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares. Remember them that are in bonds, as bound with them, and them which suffer adversity, as being yourselves also in the body. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled, but whoremongers and adulterers God will judge. Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as you have, for he has said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee, so that we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me. I'm going to look quickly at James and 1 Peter 4:14. It's towards Revelation, the last book in the Bible. It's the closest to that. Did I say 1 John? Okay. 1 Peter 4:14. For you, if you be reproached for the name of Christ, happy are you, for the Spirit of glory and of God resteth upon you. On their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. Yet if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify God on his behalf. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of God. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of God? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of God commit the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing, as unto a faithful Creator. And James 5. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. And I just want to quickly insert world powers and governments, especially Saudi Arabia and some of them, are so wealthy. There's literally no excuse for poverty, people in the streets, starving people. There's absolutely no excuse. The top 1-2% could have cured most of, or helped assist others. Not a free ticket, but certain infrastructures could have been set up to help people. So chapter 5 of James. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. This is putting riches before God. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you, and ye shall eat flesh as it were fire. You have heaped treasure together for the last days. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth, and have been wanton, indulgent, with no break. You have nourished your hearts, as in the day of slaughter. You have condemned and killed the just, and he does not assist you. God does not assist them. Faith endures, awaiting Christ's return. Faith prays for the afflicted. This ends 5. Be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth, and has long patience for it, until he receive the early and latter rain. Be also patient, establish your hearts. Establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord draws nigh. Grudge not one against another, brethren, lest ye be condemned. Behold, the judge standeth before the door. Purposely create division and chaos. That's what that's stating. 10. Take, brethren, the prophets and sisters. Take, my brethren and sisters, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. Perseverance, you're blessed through your perseverance, intended by the Lord, compassionate. Verse 11 of 5 of James, behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye've heard of the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy. But above all things, my brethren, swear not, neither by heaven, neither by the earth, neither by any other oath, but let ye be ye, and your nay be nay, lest ye fall into condemnation. Meaning, how I take this is Matt 5:34-37, judgment. 12 will read again. But above all things, my brethren, swear not, neither by heaven, neither by the earth, neither by any other oath. Many special clubs, religions, organizations, sororities, frats, fraternities, they have to do oaths. They do ceremonies. I'm not saying some rituals within themselves are not healthy. Sweat lodges, group meetings, meditation, prayer, those are all very healthy. This is speaking of more or less taking power into your own hands and not consulting God Creator prior to what you think you're supposed to do or how you're supposed to conduct your life, opposed to you may say that you're following God, but in essence you're making plans and then saying, hey God, you want to join in. That's what I get from chapter 5 of James, verse 12. Faith prays for the afflicted. Is any among you afflicted? Let him pray. Is any merry? Let him sing psalms. Is any sick among you? Let him call for the elders of the church, and let them pray over him, anointing him with oil in the name of the Lord. And the prayer of faith shall save the sick, and the Lord shall raise him up. And if he have committed sins, they shall be forgiven. Confess your faults one to another, and pray one for another, that ye may be healed. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man or woman availeth much. Elias was a man subject to like passions as we are, and he prayed earnestly that he may not reign. that it might not rain, and it rained not on the earth by the space of 3 years and 6 months. And he prayed again, and the heaven gave rain, and the earth brought forth fruit. Faith confronts the erring brother. Brethren, sisters, if any of you do err from the truth, and one convert him, let him know that he which converteth the sinner from the error of his way shall save a soul from death, and shall hide a multitude of sins. And that ends James. That's really all I have, other than I started a doodle. It was going to be a design. It still is somewhat. And some of my stuff gets a little odd, but I'm not done yet. Just felt like I needed to get some color on paper, and I think it'll be fun once I'm fully done. It's already pretty fun. Some of my other stuff I've done, this is just an older piece. It's like a coaster, and I put a seal on it. Not really a coaster, it's an old bathroom tile, and I painted some of these, and then I put a kind of a coating on them to seal them for moisture. Well, I want to say I appreciate my small group. I'm still not really sure who it is, and I still randomly will get something like lay off the meth or something. And then sometimes I might get like a chatterbox person, which is fine, but I'm not quite sure what's going on with that either. So I do appreciate my small group. I do. I did not go out of my way to promote anything. And I did restart my station more than once, and I might be upwards of 8 years now. I'd have to sit down and really look at it. I know it was somewhere around the time that Trump got into office the first time, and God started to show me a planned shutdown, that it was catastrophic, but that it actually was in relation to trafficking. And more or less they had shut down the world, shut the little people down, to re-navigate corruption, more or less. I think most of us are pretty disappointed with some stuff. If you can support what's going on in the Middle East, you need to get your head checked.